wondering why it sounds laggy, but today we're gonna be playing something called Roblox Pilot Training Flight Simulator. So, if you don't know, this is like a similar game to TFS, but it's a lot more complicated. Like right now, I'm choosing an aircraft. For today, I'm gonna choose the Boeing 777 KLM. As you can see, it's the same way as the A380. There's a lot of things going on. So here, this is business class. This is first class. This is business class. And this is economy class. This is a really big plane though. As you can see, you can now turn on the engine with a single button. You can reverse thrust. But reverse thrust is now manual. Besides turboprop flight simulator only having turboprop planes, this game has almost both of them. Well, not technically. I'll tell you more about this game later on in the video. Someone spawned a United 777. Yeah, in this game you can spawn airplanes into each other. Now, this is a multiplayer game because obviously this is in Roblox. Since for a while now, it's already been way too popular. As you can see, there's a detailed cockpit. It also shows the map and charts for the place. Right now, it doesn't seem that bad. Right now I'm going 32 knots. Over there is the air traffic control. Everything else seems nice. You can also chat in this game like this. There's also achievements, which are special things that you can do to get special things. I have a lot of them already. Here's a United 737 collisioning into the 777. Now, once we get to the runway, that's the main part. We are almost at the runway. Well, even though this is Roblox, there's really a lot of unmanufactured things. Like, autopilot doesn't exist in this game, and there's no auto flaps. You can be the passenger if you want as well. On YouTube. But anyways, this is the starting of the new game called Pilot Training Flight Simulator. lot of things you can now do. Firstly, now you can retract the gear like in PTFS, but there's only one small problem. When you click the gear button, the gears just disappear. That's the only downside. And since by 2023, thousands of people are asking for the creator, Orange12345, to add gear animations. Anyways, now you can do a lot of stuff. Like here, you can do a nose gear failure and left engine failure. When you click on the left engine, it starts to catch fire. Oof! The gears. Now, with this failure, you get something new called crosswind, and then you can hit the runway like this. There's some weird things that can happen in this game, like gravity not behaving. When gravity doesn't behave, it becomes like this. Now you have two options. If you jump out, then the plane would just sink into the water, but if you do this, it still does nothing. The engine is not touching it anymore, so let's see what happens if we jump out. Yep, as I expected, the plane fell into the water. Now let's try some weird things. There's a really weird glitch that happened with every single plane. Literally. For example, I'm gonna choose Turkish Airlines 737. Now, we're not gonna taxi to the runway because this is gonna waste time. Now there's something different. Instead, now there's only one set of gears. Instead of 2 or 3 set of gears. This is normal for small light aircraft. But that's not the thing we're talking about for today. The thing is when it lands. Yes, I'm correct. This thing happens only when it lands. throttle. Don't ask why is this like a Ryanair flight. I just want to show you something. Now the random thing that happens when you land is that the random thing that happens when you land is that for some or no apparent reason, you can do something like this. If you land on your nose to make it as hard as possible, you can do something like this. You can even shut, it gets stuck, and when it crashes into a building, if you reset it to reverse thrust and randomly max flaps, this is what it would look like. Why is the plane glitching into the gate? Now jump out. The plane will now be like this. But because you can climb in the planes, you can do something like this. It's only as economy class. Yep, you can climb up the entire thing and say yourself you're a proud American, even though you use Turkish. Now the weirdest part happens in the gate. Let me tell you. For example, I go to the gate from over here to the Turkish airline that's glitching. Speed one, right? But once you reach the gate, everything is ruined. Because when you try to get in here, you're blocked by the engine. But if you get through that, somehow, see, the engine is the part that's making doors there. You managed to get through that. Then be careful to get through this. Be careful to get through. Make sure that you can get through this monstrosity of a bandit. This is not a new aircraft. Turn on your engine, but met with stalling. Then the plane starts floating. And if you pull up, the plane will get stuck again. Finally, we reached the speed to get out of here.
Stop.
But we're gonna set it back down. and try to land here. And do this thing again. Really, there's a random graveyard. Despite the random thing, it gives you speed. Now you can turn off your engines and see the random magic. Now, despite max flaps and 100% engine off, there's some apparent reason why is it doing that. That's the end of our video, and bye bye.